Welcome to today's discussion, where we delve into a topic that's often shrouded in secrecy, but holds significant implications for many people: porn addiction and its devastating impact on dating and relationships. Porn addiction is a real and growing problem in the digital age, and it's one that can quietly erode the foundation of a healthy dating life. By understanding the mechanisms behind this addiction and its effects on romantic relationships, we can begin to take steps toward healing and rebuilding. Understanding porn addiction. Porn addiction, like any other addiction, is characterized by compulsive behavior. It's the overwhelming urge to watch pornography, even when it begins to interfere with everyday life, responsibilities, and relationships. This addiction can start innocently, often as a means of satisfying curiosity or seeking pleasure, but it can quickly spiral out of control. The accessibility of porn on the internet has made it easier than ever to consume, often in secrecy, leading to a cycle of shame, guilt, and further addiction. It's essential to understand that porn addiction is not just about the physical act of watching. It's deeply psychological, affecting the brain in ways that can alter perception, expectations, and behavior. The impact on self-perception and self-worth. One of the most insidious effects of porn addiction is its impact on self-perception and self-worth. When someone is addicted to porn, they often compare themselves to the unrealistic standards set by the industry, standards that are not representative of real-life relationships or bodies. This can lead to feelings of inadequacy, self-doubt, and even depression. As a result, a person's confidence in their ability to attract and maintain a relationship may diminish. They may begin to believe that they are not enough for a real-life partner, which can deter them from seeking meaningful connections or lead to self-sabotage in existing relationships. Distorted views on relationships and intimacy. Pornography often portrays relationships and intimacy in a way that is far removed from reality. The focus is typically on physical acts, devoid of the emotional connection that is crucial in real-life relationships. Over time, someone addicted to porn may develop distorted views on what relationships and sex should be like. They may start to see partners as mere objects for gratification, rather than individuals with their own needs, emotions, and desires. This objectification can erode the foundation of trust, respect, and empathy that is essential for a healthy relationship. It can also lead to unrealistic expectations, where a partner is unfairly compared to the performances seen in porn, leading to dissatisfaction and conflict. Erosion of emotional connection. A healthy relationship is built on emotional connection and intimacy. Porn addiction, however, often leads to a withdrawal from these aspects. The addict may begin to isolate themselves, preferring the temporary satisfaction of porn over the complexities of real-life interaction. This isolation can cause a significant emotional disconnect between partners, leading to feelings of loneliness, neglect, and resentment. As the emotional gap widens, the ability to communicate openly and honestly diminishes. Partners may find themselves unable to express their needs or concerns, further exacerbating the divide. This breakdown in communication can make it difficult to resolve conflicts, leading to a cycle of unresolved issues and growing distance. Performance anxiety and sexual dysfunction. Porn addiction can also have a direct impact on sexual performance. The constant exposure to highly stimulating and unrealistic sexual content can desensitize the brain, making it more difficult to achieve arousal with a real-life partner. This desensitization can lead to issues such as erectile dysfunction or an inability to experience pleasure during sex, a condition known as anorgasmia. These issues can cause significant stress and anxiety, both for the person experiencing them and for their partner. The fear of not being able to perform sexually can become a self-fulfilling prophecy, where anxiety leads to further dysfunction, creating a vicious cycle that can be challenging to break. The cycle of shame and guilt. Shame and guilt are common emotions experienced by those struggling with porn addiction. They often feel ashamed of their behavior and guilty about its impact on their relationships. This shame can make it difficult to seek help or open up to a partner about the problem, leading to a cycle of secrecy and further addiction. This emotional burden can weigh heavily on a relationship. The addict may become increasingly withdrawn while the partner may sense that something is wrong but feel powerless to address it. This lack of transparency can breed mistrust and create an emotional chasm that is difficult to bridge. The impact on trust. Trust is the cornerstone of any healthy relationship. When one partner is addicted to porn, especially if it's kept secret, trust can be severely compromised. The partner who is unaware of the addiction may feel that something is amiss, but cannot pinpoint the cause. Over time, this erosion of trust can lead to suspicions, accusations, and a general sense of unease in the relationship. For the addict, the fear of being discovered can lead to increased secrecy and lies, further damaging trust. Even if the addiction is eventually revealed, the process of rebuilding trust can be long and challenging, requiring patience, understanding, and often professional help. The emotional toll on partners. The partners of those addicted to porn often experience a range of negative emotions, including hurt, betrayal, anger, and confusion. They may feel as though they are not enough for their partner, leading to their own issues with self-esteem and self-worth. The knowledge that their partner is turning to porn rather than them for sexual satisfaction can be deeply wounding. These emotions can lead to a breakdown in the relationship, where both partners feel isolated and misunderstood. The partner of the addict may also struggle with feelings of jealousy, comparing themselves to the unrealistic depictions seen in porn and feeling inadequate as a result. Struggling with intimacy. Porn addiction can create a significant barrier to intimacy in a relationship. Intimacy is not just about physical closeness, but also emotional and psychological connection. The addict may find it difficult to be truly present with their partner, as their mind is often preoccupied with thoughts of porn or the guilt associated with it. This struggle with intimacy can manifest in several ways. The addict may avoid physical closeness, such as cuddling or kissing, fearing that it could lead to sexual expectations they feel unable to meet. They may also withdraw emotionally, avoiding deeper conversations or moments of vulnerability. Financial and time costs. Porn addiction can also have practical consequences, including financial and time costs. Some addicts spend money on premium pornographic content, cam services, or other related expenses. This spending can become a significant financial burden, especially if it leads to debt or conflicts over household finances. Time is another critical factor. The time spent watching porn or seeking out new content can take away from time that could be spent with a partner, friends, or engaging in other fulfilling activities. This loss of time can exacerbate feelings of neglect and isolation within the relationship. The role of technology. The role of technology in enabling porn addiction cannot be overstated. The internet has made porn more accessible than ever before, with a vast array of content available at the click of a button. This accessibility can make it challenging to break the cycle of addiction, as the temptation is always present. Moreover, technology has blurred the lines between porn and everyday life, with suggestive content appearing on social media, streaming platforms, and even in advertisements. This constant exposure can make it difficult for someone struggling with addiction to avoid triggers, further complicating their efforts to recover. Breaking the cycle of addiction. Recovering from porn addiction is a challenging but achievable goal. It requires a combination of self-awareness, commitment, and often professional help. The first step in breaking the cycle is acknowledging the problem and its impact on your life and relationships. Seeking help from a therapist or counselor who specializes in addiction can provide the necessary tools and support to overcome the addiction. Cognitive behavioral therapy, CBT in particular, has been shown to be effective in treating porn addiction by helping individuals identify and change the thought patterns that drive their behavior. Rebuilding relationships. Once the addiction is being addressed, the focus can shift to rebuilding the relationship. This process requires open communication, patience, and a willingness to work through the hurt and mistrust that may have developed. Couples therapy can be particularly beneficial, providing a safe space for both partners to express their feelings and work toward healing together. Rebuilding trust is a gradual process that involves consistency, honesty, and transparency. It's important for both partners to set realistic expectations and to support each other through the journey of recovery and reconciliation. Fostering healthy habits. In addition to therapy, fostering healthy habits can support recovery and help rebuild a healthy relationship. This can include establishing boundaries with technology, such as limiting screen time or avoiding certain websites. It can also involve finding new ways to connect with your partner, such as through shared activities or hobbies. Exercise, meditation, and mindfulness practices can also be valuable tools in managing stress and anxiety, which are often triggers for addictive behavior. By focusing on overall well-being, both partners can work toward a healthier, more fulfilling relationship. Educating yourself and your partner. Education is a crucial component of overcoming porn addiction and its effects on relationships. Understanding the nature of addiction, the impact it has on the brain, and the ways it can distort perceptions of sex and intimacy can empower both partners to make informed decisions about their recovery and relationship. Books, support groups, and online resources can provide valuable insights and strategies for managing addiction and rebuilding intimacy. Educating yourself and your partner can also foster a sense of empathy and understanding, helping to bridge the gap that the addiction has created. The importance of patience and forgiveness. Recovery from porn addiction and the process of rebuilding a relationship is a journey that requires patience and forgiveness. It's important to recognize that setbacks may occur and that progress may be slow. Both partners need to be patient with themselves and each other as they navigate the challenges of recovery. Forgiveness is also a critical component of healing. This doesn't mean forgetting the pain caused by the addiction, but rather choosing to let go of resentment and focus on the future. Forgiveness allows both partners to move forward without being held back by the past. The role of support networks. Support networks play a vital role in the recovery process. This can include friends, family, support groups, or even online communities of people who are going through similar experiences. Having a network of people who understand the challenges of addiction and can offer encouragement and advice can make a significant difference in the recovery journey. For the partner of someone with a porn addiction, having their own support network is equally important. It can be helpful to connect with others who have experienced similar struggles, as this can provide a sense of solidarity and validation. Moving forward. As you move forward on the path of recovery, it's important to remember that healing is a gradual process. There will be ups and downs, but with commitment, support, and a focus on building a healthier, more connected relationship, it is possible to overcome the challenges posed by porn addiction. By addressing the addiction head-on and working together to rebuild trust, intimacy, and emotional connection, both partners can emerge from this experience stronger and more resilient. The journey may be difficult, but the rewards, a healthy, fulfilling relationship, are worth the effort. Conclusion. Porn addiction is a complex and challenging issue that can have far-reaching effects on dating and relationships. However, with awareness, support, and a commitment to change, it is possible to break the cycle of addiction and rebuild a healthy, loving relationship. If you or your partner are struggling with porn addiction, don't hesitate to seek help. Recovery is possible, and with it comes the opportunity for a deeper, more meaningful connection with the person you love.